Hello! So today I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about gratitude. So gratitude for me has been one of the main key ingredients for my happiness and my positive demeanor. And so I wanted to share with you guys a little bit about gratitude and implementing it and encourage you to implement gratitude practices into your daily life. So what is gratitude? Gratitude is just appreciating what kindness has been given to you. Why is gratitude important? Gratitude is so important because it lets the universe know that you are happy with your blessings. And gratitude is shown, if you have a practice of gratitude in your life, it is shown that you are more likely to be happier than someone, per se, who doesn't demonstrate gratitude in their daily routine. I personally believe gratitude is like one of the biggest things. If I'm trying to manifest something into my life, gratitude is what I go to most. If I'm starting to feel anxious and fearful of what is to come, I stop myself and I'm just like, okay, I am grateful right now. I'm grateful for what I have. There's no need to worry about what's to come because I already have all of these wonderful things. And that's the mindset that you have to get yourself into when you are, not feeling your best. And of course, no one's going to feel their best 100% of the time, but that's why it's good to implement good daily habits such as your gratitude. So when you're focusing on what you have and your blessings and you're, happy that you have these in your life, I know for some people it might be a little bit hard to find something that you're grateful for. You could be grateful for your sight, you can, because not everyone has their sight. You could be grateful for hearing. You could be grateful maybe that you saw like a little dandelion on the sidewalk today. So there's many things to be grateful for, and I know it might be hard for some of you to find something, but it takes practice. It's a habit that you have to develop. It's an exercise, and so just like when you go to the gym, you have to exercise your brain. And so when you're exercising your brain and you're repeatedly doing this and you're getting stronger, you're naturally going to start feeling this feeling of gratitude. And you'll find that you just sort of drift into a zone where you're more happy than you were, per se, like say a week ago. Why this works so well is because when you're focusing on your blessings, that is what you're going to keep getting more of. The universe responds to your energy. It responds to what you are putting out. And so if you're putting out that you're not happy or not grateful with the things that you already have, why should the universe give you anything else? Maybe nothing is going to make you happy. And so it's important to be happy or grateful for what you do have. And when you start practicing this, the universe will see it and it will be attracted. It'll be attracted to your energy. It'll be like, wow, this person is just like happier that I have given them this. And so now I can give them more stuff. It also demonstrates, like your heart chakra. When you're grateful, it's not only gonna bring you, happiness, but you're opening up your heart chakra. And so it's one of the exercises that does help this. And so it means that you're open to receiving. So when you give love and happiness and gratefulness to the universe, it wants to give it back. And it sees that you're open to receiving. And so when you're open to this, more blessings will come into your life. And so I would highly recommend that you implement the gratitude in your daily life. Some of the things that I do One, every morning I write down, you can write down 3 to 5, just however many number categories you want to do. I do 7 because 7 just resonates with me. And so I write down 7 things that I'm grateful for every single morning. I wake up and, sometimes it's hard to get out of bed and you're just like, I don't want to wake up today. But, or you could be like, oh, I'm awake and I'm so glad that I have today. Because today is my only day and I'm just so excited and grateful that I am going to have today. Another thing that you can do is, be grateful that you have the food in front of you. One of the biggest practices is praying before you eat. If you do pray, then continue to pray and be grateful for the food that you have. If you don't pray, then just say, I am grateful that I'm able to eat this food today. I'm grateful for this meal. Another way to practice gratitude is, this one's difficult, and you really have to be aware and catch yourself with this one. But what you can do is when, say you're late, and you're running late and you're supposed to meet your friend and you're 10 minutes late, and then you walk in and you're like, I'm so sorry for being late. I did not mean to, and whatever your excuse is, like, I don't know, there was a llama in the highway, it slowed traffic down, or, whatever it is. Instead of putting out this emotion of like, oh, I'm so sorry, like, put out the emotion, like, when you come in and you see your friend, just be like, you know what? Thank you for waiting for me. I know that I said I would be on time and I wasn't on time, but I really appreciate the fact that you stayed and waited for me. And so, to their mind, they're gonna be like, oh, you know what? Like, maybe I'm not a bother. Like, I'm thankful that I did wait, Maybe you're gonna make them feel better that way instead of being like, oh, I'm sorry, and then you have to play this, like, weird game of I'm sorry, or like, no, you don't have to be sorry, type thing. I'm pretty sure, like, you can see the difference between the I'm sorry and the, thank you. So another way for you to practice gratitude is just, if you see something beautiful, like a flower or a scenery, the sunset, or artwork that you just really admire, just, take the time. Don't feel rushed, take the time to really appreciate it, appreciate the universe's beauty, appreciate what the earth has to offer you. Slowly, as you implement these into your daily life, it becomes a habit. And I have found, after I've been doing this for, I want to say 2 years now, and I have just noticed a difference in how my brain was before and where it naturally goes to now. Instead of it going, when something would happen to me, instead of it going towards all the negatives and all the things I should be worried about, I now naturally go to all of my blessings. Like, if something happens that is not what I find in my favor, I'm like, okay, I find something out of it to be in my favor. I find it to be favorable. Like, this happens for a reason, and I'm grateful for this because now I can learn and grow from it. If you start practicing some of the things that I have suggested and you've noticed that there has been like a shift, or you do have a gratitude practice that's different from what I've suggested, please comment below so that anyone else who's reading those comments can see and possibly add gratitude into their daily life as well. I appreciate you guys, and I will talk to you later.